Hello everyone, it's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. On Friday afternoon, Aptera released some teaser photos of the interior of the new Gamma via Twitter and Facebook. So kind of the same thing at about 1 p.m. here, and I think this was 1:01 p.m. So they dropped it at the exact same time, like within a few seconds of each other. And what it is it's four pictures of their staff and engineers in the Aptera showing how excited they are. And of course, we all share in the excitement. This is probably more exciting for me than four teaser photos should be. So I downloaded them and I wanted to kind of go over it with you guys and discuss what we see. Um, the first thing I noticed is how good the renders are. I mean, the renders that we saw previously almost exactly look like the actual product. And the other thing I noticed is that the fit and finish of this Gamma looks amazing. I don't know what it feels like in person. Hopefully, I'll be going down there sometime in the next couple of weeks to see it in person if they'll allow me. And the alpha vehicles feel like kind of they're rattly. They're not like they don't fit together exactly like you would expect a production vehicle to be. I'm hoping that the Gamma will feel tight and feel solid, and certainly in the pictures it looks like that. So I wanted to look at these pictures and then go over them with the Gamma reveal video and a couple of things that I wanted to point out. So number one, in this picture, you can see that there is no rear view mirror. Now, I think the reason this is not because they changed their mind on the rear view screen. I think the reason is they're not quite done with the Gamma. They're still putting it together. Because if you go back to this, and let's scroll to where you would see, yeah, right here. Let's see, sorry. You see that this is the light, which we see. This is the light. And then you see that let's step back on this. Okay, so the rear view mirror is attached to the windshield, and there's a little cord here. So I think that this it isn't done. They haven't finished putting the little lens over this, and they haven't installed this. One thing that we see in this that we don't see in the render is this knob to adjust the tilt of the steering wheel. So this knob does not exist in the render. See, it's not here. The other thing I noticed is this is the center console, and it looks like we noticed that these things are modular, and you can attach different things at these points here. I think that in the Gamma interior pictures, these things there's no modular units. It's just the center console. You can see here, it's just a straight center console, and there's no modular units put on top of it. The other thing is on the Gamma reveal interior render, it looked like this might be two separate screens, but it looks like it's actually going to be just one screen that's divided into two screens in software. So yeah, you see right here, it looks like it might be two screens. It looks like it might be two screens, but it's one giant screen. The the other thing is the yoke, which kind of looks like Hello Kitty and a yoke had a baby together, doesn't have this little tag. The render has this tag, but the actual doesn't have the tag. So I don't know if they got rid of the tag or the tag is just going to be when they get the production model. The other thing I was wondering about is this little part right here. Is that is that actual fabric that's wrapped around it, or is it just textured plastic? I'm guessing it's textured plastic, but the in these I can't tell. I can't tell if this is textured plastic or fabric. I would think it's textured plastic. because it would just be much easier to manufacture. But it's hard to tell from these pictures what it is. And I don't see, sorry, I don't see, I don't see the pedals. And I would think the pedals have to be installed by now. Maybe they're just out of frame. Okay, right here. The other thing I wanted to see is here, it's got to be a wrap, I think, but it doesn't look like a wrap. I don't know if a wrap can look like this. If you look in here, it goes into the latch mechanism. It almost looks like it's painted, not wrapped. Yeah, like you can see the screws that are attaching this piece. And I think this is I think this is a gas strut that's helping hold the door up. Some people thought it might be a wire, but I think it's a gas strut. What do you guys think? But yeah, this definitely looks like paint, not a wrap to me. So maybe they've changed their mind on the wrap. I'm not sure. So many questions. Anyways, they said that they are going to do more of a full reveal this week, and we are all eagerly awaiting that. Again, I don't see the pedals here. Yeah, I don't see the pedals. So we're awaiting the full reveal, and I hopefully a lot of our questions will be answered, and hopefully I will arrange a trip down there and see it in person. But what I think we know about this is, remember in the live webinar that was June 14th, they said that Gamma was a month away. A month away would have been July 14th, and now it is August 5th when they released this, and it's not even a fully complete Gamma. I mean, it looks great what they've done, but there's a few pieces missing. It looks like, definitely the rear view screen is missing, and I don't know if they've just finished the interior and that's why the teaser is, and they're still working on the exterior and the powertrain. I don't see any, again, I don't see any HVAC vents. These things look like speakers to me. Some people thought these might be another screens, but they're seen in the render, and they look like screens. And again, no HVAC vents, so I don't know how they're dealing with that. Yeah, I don't see any vents here. Maybe like this is the vent, this little slit. That doesn't seem like too much air movement. But what we do know is they're running about a month behind, because I don't think they're gonna be finished with this Gamma completely for another week. So that would put them about a month behind, which I would expect. Like, nothing runs on time. Like, if anyone's ever done a construction project on a house or an office building or any large project, it never runs on time. You always run into little snags. And then they said that they needed about a 6-month lag time for some of their suppliers to supply parts once they lock down the production intent vehicle. And this Gamma is supposed to be their production intent vehicle. So I think it's going to be very, very tight to deliver a vehicle by the end of this year, which I've always said I would be very, very happily surprised if they were. So maybe they can speed things up, but I don't think we should be too disappointed if they don't deliver a vehicle by the end of this year. I think I would give them a few months leeway on that, and I don't think that's a big problem if there is a few months delay. The other thing is they said that these people in the sites are between 5 feet and 6 feet tall, and you can see. I mean, obviously, for shorter people, there's plenty of headroom. I'm guessing this is the guy that's the tallest, and he's in the most upright position, and it looks like there's several inches of headroom above him. So they are designing this for, I believe, up to 6'8" people, and maybe you have to recline. Like this guy has tons of space, and he's quite reclined. So if you're a taller person, you may need to recline a little more to give yourself the headroom. But it looks like there's plenty of headroom for taller people. I don't know if they're planning on having a height adjust on this seat, but from this angle, it looks like she may have a hard time looking over the steering wheel. However, look at her head position compared to this person, and she has plenty of head space to look over the dashboard and the handlebar. So I think that's not going to be an issue. Hopefully, they have some kind of height adjustment on the seats. That would be nice, but I don't think it's a deal breaker if they don't. Okay, anyway, tell me what you guys think about these photos. I'm quite excited to hear the rest of the reveal and see the rest of the reveal of Gamma, and we are beginning this week, um, and so that'll be awesome. All right, so as always, thanks to our sponsors, and thanks to all you guys for watching and commenting. Looking forward to your comments below, and have a great day, everyone.